Good evening, y'all. We got a 6-minute delay. Sorry about that. That was on my end. It's aliens everywhere. Usually there's a button I have to push from StreamYard. It didn't come on tonight. Every other night I'm running over there trying to turn that shit before I come on. Derek sent me an email. Aliens keep the shit out of my house. Or maybe his boss did. We don't know. Somebody did some shit. I'm trying a new recipe with y'all. Y'all heard of Dr. Seuss, green eggs and ham? Well, we're going to have green sauce and lamb. Get it? Lamb. Okay? Zaatar meatballs with green tahini sauce. I'm gonna make everything from scratch. Y'all gonna watch me cook it here. It gets finished in the oven. I got some rice that's gonna be served with. We're gonna try this. Look, oh wait, you guys probably like, what this ain't weed. I know this is Washington, Oregon. People are like, oh, he growing weed in the kitchen. This is basil. This is for our sauce later. Okay? So I'm gonna take the basil, I'm gonna sit her over here. Nice basil. Okay. We have some parsley and some mint leaves and some cilantro. Nice cilantro. Nice. Now, here's the secret that I learned about. I like to give you guys kitchen hacks, right? That is cilantro. It doesn't usually last very long, but I got a hack for you. You treat it like a lady. Anyway. You put water in the glass and you change the water every day. I was not changing the water every day. It's like a flower. It's living. If you don't, it gets slimy, look like a biology experiment. So I like using fresh herbs. They didn't have any herbs. And I'm also orgasmic conscious cooking, y'all. This is so orgasmic. Oh. Basil, it's just get away from me. Okay. Anyway. How y'all doing? Green sauce and lamb. Gotta love it, baby. Okay. So healthy. We're gonna have a salad with this. We have a nice protein, and I'm gonna put this together, and we're gonna see what's gonna happen. So I want to talk about a couple of tools too. Some of y'all don't know. I practice this part of my meditation, spiritual practice, Ifa, and I was in my office, and in my office, I have these little statues on my altar. I have a little altar. Okay, can y'all see that? I wish I had a zoom in camera, okay? That's an image of Shango. It has a leopard, and it has like a 4-legged horn animal that, you know how sometimes you see in the desert? Well, and then has a drum that's sacred to Shango. In my office, I have the same drum and an animal's head that one of my teachers gave me. And I wanted to talk about some esoteric stuff that people usually don't talk about because we get caught up only in religion. I'm not stepping on any toes. I'm not trying to say, hey, if y'all don't like it, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna talk about this tonight. I've been using mantras lately. Damn, later. I ain't even drinking, y'all. So I don't know what the excuse. It's them damn aliens. Derek doing something to me. Okay. And mantras clear energy. The last 10 days, a week ago, Wednesday, I started to say this mantra. Y'all ready? All of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory. All of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory. I was saying that 10 times in the morning and 10 times at night, and I was saying it to myself when I was driving. And something shifted for me. This week, I was going to wait and start with here, so I'm going to do this 10 times with you guys, okay? It's a mantra. I'm going to talk about angels later on. I'm going to talk about your ancestors. I'm talking about things that make you light and happy. But this is the clearing starting today, Tuesday. For the next 10 days, I'm going to do this. The clearing, I'm going to do it 10 times in the morning and 10 times at night. And whenever I feel to do it again. Okay? Every day, in every way, I'm getting better and better. Every day, in every way, I'm getting better and better. Every day, in every way, I'm getting better and better. Every day, in every way, I'm getting better and better. Every day, in every way, I'm getting better and better. Every day, in every way, I'm getting better and better. Every day, in every way, I'm getting better and better. Every day, in every way, I'm getting better and better. Every day, in every way, John Asher Jr. is getting better and better. Every day, in every way, I'm getting better and better. I know it sounds corny. I'm gonna talk about this a little bit later, but let me get to the meatballs. Y'all with me? I got the meatball recipe offline. Derek's gonna be throwing some stuff up here. I might shift a little bit, but I'm not gonna shift a lot. I need to get some spoons. Y'all with me? Okay. This is a pound of ground lamb. You can use turkey, chicken, whatever you like. Okay, beef, but I'm using lamb. Okay. This is 3 large garlic cloves. Now, y'all know what I'm gonna do too, right? I'm probably gonna add a little bit more garlic, but not that much because Tori's like, lamb loves garlic. Man, more garlic, more garlic. I'm being silly, y'all know that. I have 4 green onions, which is, for my wife, it's the lightest onion flavor out of all the onions. Now, a tablespoon. Hey, Kirsten, how you doing, sister? Good talking to you earlier. Of Zaatar, a tablespoon of Zaatar seasoning. It's a Middle Eastern seasoning. Okay. Y'all see that? Now, what you can do is later roll these balls in that. If you want to, balls, that sounds kind of weird. I'm gonna roll my balls in small way. Oh, sounds freaky. I know. I'm gonna add just a little bit because I'm not gonna roll the balls in there. But I'm putting enough in there. Okay. And do you guys know what this is in here? Let me just tell you what's in Zaatar, because I saw it, and sure as the day I'm here, I get a recipe that calls for this. How does it get better than that? So this was the ingredients. It's Zaatar leaves, sumac, sesame seed, extra virgin olive oil, salt, and contains sesame. Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna add sumac, which has a lemon flavor. Now, if you can't find this, I'm gonna find shit because I'm magical like that. Let me turn this down. You're gonna take a teaspoon, I think, Derek, isn't it a teaspoon of sumac? I wish you could smell it. It has like this lemon effect. Okay. And the next thing I'm gonna put is, where's my salt? Oh, there it is. I have turmeric, a teaspoon of turmeric, a half a teaspoon of turmeric. Very Middle Eastern, if you can't tell. Now, it called for some hot pepper, but I have my favorite habanero seasoning pepper. So I'm just gonna drop a smidgen because this is one of the hottest peppers on the planet. And my wife just can't do that many flavors. So you see how much it's like 1/8 a teaspoon. I'll chili flakes. You know, some I have chili flakes, but I want to use this because I like the flavor of this. I've never seen or heard of aleppo peppers. That's something I'm going to have to be on search of. So what I'm going to do is give just a splash of garlic. Bam. A little more than a splash, huh? Okay. Now, salt. I think it calls for a teaspoon of, you heard me, a teaspoon of salt. Right. I don't want to put a tablespoon because we have a problem. So we're going to have a teaspoon of salt. Bam. Now, say you're like me, you don't want to get your hands all dirty. What you can find are these wonderful magical gloves. Because what you're going to do is we're going to actually, let me do this. I'm going to take this off the eye. It's pretty hot. Okay. And when I'm ready to go, I'm going to pour this oil in here. So I want you guys to be able to see this. The sauce is next. So let's do it like this. Ready to go in for surgery. What you don't want to do is get this around hot oil because it might get kind of messy. Okay, so you see that? So we're gonna just grind it together. Or mix it together, not grind it together. There I go. Where'd I get grind? Getting older. See? Something different. How many of you guys have? So I asked you guys a couple of weeks, did you want the green sauce and lamb? What I'm trying to do is, for myself when I was younger, Miss Pamela Ashford, who I'm going to see a week from today, and my dad, she always kind of forced my brother and I to eat different things. And hence, I'm willing to try something once. If I like it, I'll come back. Okay. Let's see. So I'm gonna do something that my mom did. Okay. I'm gonna do these balls. So I'm gonna get about. See this? One big meatball, but that won't work. So I'm gonna pinch some off. There. Roll it after a while. See that? I need to get another plate, but my wife is upstairs. Okay. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna improvise. One there. One here. One right there. See my meatballs? Meatballs. One there. Okay. Look a little messy, but it'll do what it'll do. Now, what you want to do is I'm gonna pour a little olive oil. I took that off the eye because I have a tendency of wanting things to be ready to go. I'm gonna have put some more gloves on afterwards, but I need to get to the olive oil. Pull it out like that. Now, olive oil. Little olive oil. So what we're gonna do, we really just want to brown these here, and then the rest of it will cook off in the oven. So you can find these gloves anywhere nowadays. I just don't want to get messy. Kathy, what's up? How you doing? Long time no see. Glad you jumped in. Been a while for me. Yes, I saw the Blues Fest that you had going on down there. We went down there for, was it a party you had, birthday party? That's my sister Kathy in New Mexico. So, okay. A little medium. Hopefully this is warm enough. That's what I wanted to hear. Okay, so as they cook up, going back to what I was talking about, I'm moving all over the camera. Hope you guys are still with me. Hope I'm not boring you. Okay, so we're gonna let these, I'm gonna put a top because one of the things I don't like, I'm gonna show you a secret that my mom showed me. Find a top, put it on the top, then you're getting these splattering, no splattering. You wanna keep, so what I'm gonna do is brown them on every side. It's called the Reeds and Greens True Blue Fest, Santa Fe, New Mexico. Thanks for giving a shout out for that. Yeah, if Tori gets a kidney by that time, we might be down there. Everything smells good. Yeah, man, I can smell it. So this is really a Middle Eastern dish that I'm fixing. Okay, we're gonna get to this green sauce. I feel like Dr. Seuss, green eggs and ham. Okay, but before I get to this sauce. Let me move things out of the way. I want to invite people to a space. This is heavy. And the cord is short, of course. Okay. So I need to move this out of the way. Let's do this here. My little friend who's helping me, I'm sending him up right here. Shango. Get this out of the way. We're gonna go to the sauce, okay? But before we get to the sauce, how many of us continue to educate ourselves beyond school? And what I mean by that, what was the last book that you read? And what book have you read outside of your comfort zone that expanded your knowing? I have found myself being a student of all types. You know, I was telling some kids before that every time I get to work with a young person in the juvenile department, I'm being schooled. And I really mean that. You know, I never think I'm going to stop learning. I don't think I don't think I'll ever know it all. One of the things I know at 60, it's called pussy. What? Okay. Okay, you're going to have to tell me a little bit more of that. I wish you could jump in. Dear, can she get in there with us? Because you need to explain this pussy thing, because I put that out there. Oh, the last book. Okay. That's a book I'm about to read. No, sister, I like that. I was like, pussy. I was like, woo! My hair went. Anyway, yes, turn this down a little bit. Because what we're going to do is we're going to turn them over once, and we're going to put the whole pan in the oven, okay? And then we're going to get to this sauce. So anyway, pussy, the book that I'm reading, I don't think it's, yes, please, read it. I don't know if this is entertaining. I just got this book from my sister, Anna, and it's Creating Money, Attracting Abundance, because I was talking about all life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory, and abundance. And she sent me this book. We were on the phone. She said, I'm going to send you a gift. By the way, if you go to my website, I got a lot of classes I teach. I got to do a lot of little gifted things like Akashic readings, tarot readings, SOP sessions. Go check it out. So I did that for her birthday, and she sent me this book on abundance. I was doing EJG, okay? But I still can't get that pussy out of my mind. I wonder why. Okay, anyway, I'm reading Creating, same theme in the pussy book. Okay. I got to read that, Kathy. I love you. Okay. Turning over my meatballs. Talking about pussy, my meatballs. Turn the meatballs over. I know Derek's gonna have fun with this one. Maybe we need to give that to the employees of Dalton so they got lamb in it. Yes. It's all lamb. Lamb, green onions, garlic. It smells wonderful. Turmeric, Zaatar. So we're gonna let that get a brown. So let me do this, Derek. I know we don't have a camera like we want it, but that's what that looks like without me dropping it. Okay, you saw it? See that? The balls are rolling around. Great balls of fire. Anyway, pussy. Okay. Woo! Where's my cat? Coco, pussy. Anyway, the theme of the night. I love it. So, creating money, attracting abundance. I started to use clearing statements from Access Consciousness and different tools from IFA. And, you know, I've been in circles of people that are doing fairly well. And I decided that I'm going to open up those doors to let it all flow in. Abundance. I'm cutting out anything. But yeah, I'm trying to focus, baby. Try to focus. You say pussy, I go, woo, cartoon characters. All right. So anyway, what would it be like if you were an allowance for people to be able to be and create something different with all the abundance from all of the sources in the universe willing to gift them? Does that make sense? I think it does. Okay. I'm gonna let that stay. I'm gonna turn this off. I'm gonna finish doing this thing. It's 350 in the oven. We're gonna pop it in the oven. We're gonna create the sauce now. Now, tahini. Can anybody guess what nut tahini comes from? It looks like peanut butter, okay, or almond butter, okay? Looks just like that, okay? But can you name the nut? I first thought it was sunflower. Thought it was peanuts. Not, come on. Anybody out there? Hang with me. It's sesame seeds, okay? So I'm gonna put a half a cup of sesame seed, okay? Okay, Derek put that, okay. So I didn't roll my balls in Zaatar because we're talking about pussy and I got confused, okay? So it's in the meat itself. Sometimes you get these meatballs and they'll roll it in that Zaatar. We didn't do that this time. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. So it has a nice brown caramel. So I'm gonna put this in the oven at 350 and let it do its thing for about 10 minutes. Okay, let's do its thing. Okay, now we're gonna put together this sauce. Interesting sauce. Okay, it's sesame. Yep, sesame seed. Yep, it's a seed. It's a nut. You know, makes great candy sesame seed. But you'll find this in a lot of Middle Eastern dishes. Dang, didn't get your balls rolled. What's up with Tori? Shut up. Get out of here. Okay, so this is kind of sexual. Okay, tonight it's taking a different twist. I didn't expect to go here with y'all tonight, but I'm going there with you. This is a jalapeno. I'm gonna drop a portion. They say drop the whole thing in here. My wife would just run around the room. Woo! That's not gonna happen. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut the tip off. And I'm gonna drop the tip in there, okay? I'm not gonna even drop this other part in there because I don't know how, because sometimes you can test it. I'll test it. Sometimes you get jalapeno and, okay, it's not hot. Okay. So we have jalapeno in there. Then we're gonna drop our parsley. I'm gonna drop the stems and everything in here. I washed it before you guys up here. 3/4 cup of all this. This has got mint leaves. We're gonna go with some cilantro. So what I'm happening, I'm just gonna get the leaves, not the stems. Pull off some. I'm not gonna put much of this in here because my wife is like, no, Mr. Bill. Drop the cilantro in there. And last but not least, 3 cloves of garlic. And I'm gonna pick off some leaves. So this is kind of cool because you keep it in the window, pull your leaves off. And I can't remember how much it's water. It's a half a cup of water. I don't know if any olive oil goes in there. I think olive oil, 2 tablespoons of, yeah, half a cup of water. I'm gonna drop this water in here in a second. There, keep that up there so I'm like, whoa, how much is that? Okay. Picking off leaves. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. How's it get better than that? One more leaf for good luck. And I think it has some half a cup of water. A half a cup of tahini, not Tahiti, but tahini. Tahini. Man, am I silly tonight? I think it's the aliens. Or maybe it's the pussy and ball conversation that's got me going. Now, remember, pussy is a cat. Okay. Of all sorts. Okay, we're going to see. This is my first time. And I believe I put some olive oil in here. If not, I'm putting olive oil in here. I'll drop some olive oil in this. I think it's 2 tablespoons. It's the pussy. Yes, it is the pussy. The pussy has it. 2 tablespoons of olive oil. and some salt. See, this is the first time, half a teaspoon of salt. My man Derek, thank you. You know I'm on one tonight. And I think that's all my ingredients for this, right, Derek? 1 teaspoon of salt. As I spill some of it as it goes in. I guess we didn't want a full teaspoon of salt. So now it's ready to be put together. Let's see what happens. I'm really for dinner with you too. Yes, anytime. So I'm gonna turn this on and see what happens. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Right in front of your eyes. Tahini sauce. Green tahini sauce. You use this on many dishes. So I'm letting it do its thing because my wife really doesn't like a little floaties around, so I'm letting it really grind itself up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my spatula and I'm gonna scrape the walls. There I go, section in the windows again. Okay. And I'll make sure that it all gets mixed in. It looks like it's doing its thing. It really does look like it's doing its thing. It looks quite interesting. Let's see what it tastes like. Quite interesting. Quite interesting. So, commodities. Watch out for those commodities. Yes. So one of the things I think I would like to do is, so see how I taste things and I went around with it? What I'm going to do, I'm going to improvise right here on screen with you guys. What it's missing is about a squeeze of a lemon juice or a lime juice of a lemon juice. Anything cut. Come to my kitchen. Get that seed out of there. Last thing you want is a seed. So I'm gonna give it a little bit of that lemon juice. Turn it on one more time. Pulse it. So I'm gonna take it out of the bowl so you guys can see it, because it's really beautiful. It's a work of art. Great Scott. Oh, time for take my ashwagandha. So I don't make a mess while my lamb does her thing. Put this over here real quick. And not make a mess. No mess. No mas. No mess. No something. A little squeeze my lemon, say, buddy. Well, I think it's Led Zeppelin song. Yes. One of my favorite bands. We were watching something on, it's kind of interesting show. We were watching about album covers from the 70s and how this one company created Led Zeppelin and Pink Floyd. Ashwagandha, yes. Helps me sleep at night. I have lots on my mind, people. Lots on my mind. Okay. Now, you won't be able to say you didn't see this made in person. And this is some green tahini sauce. Now, this will go good on the lamb. We have some rice. And this is the lamb balls. But I'm not going to be able to eat the lamb balls now because they're too hot. I was gonna try to eat it for you, but what I will do is take a picture once I plate this, These things are gonna need to cool, and you guys can be able to come back to Facebook or YouTube and see this not in person, but online. Okay, so lemon juice did it up. Green tahini sauce. Falafel. We'll probably have falafel tomorrow, baby. So let me take these meatballs out the oven. And voila. It's kind of hot. Can y'all see that? Kind of steamy. Yes. So I'm gonna plate this later. I know Derek wants me to try, but it's really hot to work with right now. If I had a little bit more time, it's 7:07. You take this, put it on some rice. I'm gonna plate it up, take some pictures. I like plating stuff because I learned that from this summer, from that contest, or that rip-off contest that I was in. But I learned a lot. Not to get ripped off again. No, just kidding, just kidding. What else is possible? Okay, mantras, angels. Whatever it takes for you to be happy, to find joy, whatever support system you can get that's safe and keeps you in the source, please keep it around. Keep working with it. I hope this was kind of entertaining. It was very entertaining for me tonight. Thank you, Kathy, for the pussy book. And I hope you like me making lamb balls. Oh, shit. Thank you, mama. Thank you. But let me tell you about that. I have a class that came out of me breaking my ankle that allowed me to get into this contest because I was up one night looking at something, and it allowed me to jump through a door or window or wall that I never thought I would be able to jump through. So here's another thing for you. Every time you think that something is a catastrophe, ask the question of how it could be the contribution. What did you miss of that event that was a contribution to your being? Until next week, do me a big favor, y'all. Be kind to you, please. Really be kind to yourself. Be kind to you. And be kind to those that you greet. Until next week. Oh, I won't be on next week, but we got some recordings because I finally figured my shit out with iPhone, and Derek walked me. Here's a shout out. I'm not going to be with you guys. I might do some lives. You see me, but mad love for this brother on the side. I wish you all could see him. Derek Blocker. I'm planning on seeing him next week in Chicago. He's with me every week. He's such encouraged me, tells me funny stories. Once in a while in life, you meet somebody and they stay with you. This cat is one of them cats. So we could talk bad about Gino when I get in town next week. Hopefully he will come out the house and he ain't hibernating. But anyway, love y'all. See y'all in about 2 weeks. See you recording tomorrow. We got some shit that's going to be recorded. You're going to enjoy it. Peace.